Am I picking up from the police station? Ain't no way. Hey guys, it's Olivia and I'm back with another video. So as you can tell by the title of this video, today I am going to be driving Uber passengers for the first time ever. I've been an Uber Eats driver since 2020 and now it is 2023 and I got a brand new car, and so now I'm eligible to drive people around, and I'm going to do that for the first time today. And I don't know if you can tell, but it is raining outside, so I don't know if that makes it better or worse. It is currently Sunday, April 30th at 4:56 p.m. So I'm going to go online around 5. And the weekends starting at 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. are very good for Uber Eats. And I don't know if that's good for Uber passengers, but today we're going to find out. But before we do that, there's a couple of things I need to do. Uber sent me this letter in the mail, and inside are the decals that I need to put on my car. So I have one that says Uber, one that tells people to look before opening the door, or I have two of those. And then I have two telling people that they may be recorded in my car because I do have a registered dash cam. And so I'm going to put these on my car and then go online. So now I have all the decals on, and the decals are removable. So I will not be leaving these on my car at all times when I'm just driving, not for Uber. But yes, now they're on the car. And if I go in the Uber driver app, if I click the two lines in the bottom left corner, I can decide what types of trips I want to do. So right now I only have deliveries checked. So I'm going to check UberX and uncheck deliveries. And I'm going to leave Uber Pet unchecked because I don't really want people's pets in my car right now. So yes, today I am not doing any Uber Eats orders. I am only doing UberX, and now I'm going to go online. And let's do some pickups. I don't know if you can see or hear me very well. I am now recording on my dash cam, but as I said earlier, it is a Sunday evening, aka the weekend, and it's not too late. It's 5:07. So I don't think I'm going to be picking up any people who are about to go to the club, nor do I intend to stay out late enough to pick up someone from the club. But at the same time, since it's Sunday and people likely have work tomorrow morning, then maybe I just don't want drunk people in my car. That's it. That's the only thing I don't want. And like also like crazy people. Like I don't want someone to murder me. But you know what I'm saying? Like I just want to have regular schmegular, quiet, boring people. That's what I want. And my Uber app is telling me that I'm in a busy area. So we'll see if I get anything and when. I have literally been online for like 2 minutes, so yeah. I know where all the best spots are for Uber Eats. No clue where those spots are for Uber passenger, because I'm like in the suburbs right now. I'm not in downtown Toronto. I have no intention of driving Uber in downtown Toronto. So in and around the suburbs, I don't like, basically, if you live in the suburbs, you probably have a car, because like how else are you gonna get anywhere? Like if you live like in downtown Toronto, there's so much public transit, so you don't need to have your own car. Like people do, but you don't need it. It's not a requirement. When you live in the suburbs, you need it, or else you're not gonna be able to get anywhere. And that's another thing. Since I'm in the suburbs, to my knowledge, there ain't no clubs around here. So once again, no drunk people. There are like a couple of pubs and bars around. So I guess I could potentially pick up someone from there. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm also not a very like extroverted person or like talkative person, so I don't want to like pick up someone who likes to talk because I'm not very good at that. I don't know. Maybe this is my way of developing that skill. I don't know. We'll see. I'm currently driving in the direction of a mall because maybe people want to Uber from the mall back to their house. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to turn into the mall parking lot. I found this with Uber Eats. I don't know if it applies to Uber Passenger, but with Uber Eats, if you just like wait in the parking lot of a restaurant, you're not gonna get that order. And then the moment you drive out of the parking lot, all of a sudden the order wants to pop up on your phone. So I've learned to keep moving. I don't know if that works for Uber Passenger, but it's the same app. So I don't know, maybe. So I'm not turning into the mall parking lot, but I am currently driving past it. We'll see what happens. Because the other day, so you know how at the beginning of this video, I showed you the screen recording and I only had Uber Eats checked. So I went out and did Uber Eats 2 days ago because I wasn't ready to do Uber Passenger yet, because I wanted to film the video and I just didn't want to film it 2 days ago. So I made it so that I would only ever get deliveries. And so now I have it that I'm only getting UberX. And so anyways, 2 days ago when I had only deliveries turned on, it kept telling me, turn on UberX. You'll get so many more orders, so many more things will pop up on your phone. Turn on UberX, turn on UberX. Like every single time I completed an Uber Eats delivery, it's like, do you want to turn on UberX? And I'm like, no. And now I have UberX turned on and I'm not getting a single thing. But then again, it's been less than 10 minutes. But I honestly feel like if I had Uber Eats turned on right now, like as well, like I had both of them on, I feel like I would be getting a lot of Uber Eats orders because I just know the Uber Eats market so well because I've been delivering for 3 years. But I don't know, because right now I'm not driving in the direction of the city. I'm like literally just driving deeper into the suburbs. So like, I don't know, like maybe I should go the other way. I don't know. If it hits 5:30 and I haven't gotten a delivery, it's currently 5:15. So I'm gonna drive around for 15 more minutes, which is admittedly a waste of gas. But I'm gonna drive around for 15 more minutes. I'm coming up to like another like strip mall area, so maybe there'll be people there. Anyways, I'm gonna drive around for 15 more minutes, and if I don't get anything, then I'm just gonna turn on Uber Eats because like Sunday. Oh my gosh, I got one. They're 1 minute away. It doesn't. Ooh, I don't like that. It doesn't tell me pick up the person. Okay. Why isn't it telling me the address? It just says near and then the intersection. But I got one and it doesn't tell me how much I'm going to make up front. Maybe that's just an Uber Eats thing because they like paid for everything so they know exactly how much. I don't know. But I don't see the person. Am I picking up from the police station? Ain't no way. Okay, I'm gonna go over to where the visitor parking is because maybe that's where they are. I'm gonna message them because I don't have an address. I just have an intersection and I can't stop in the middle of the road, obviously. So I'm gonna message them. I've sent them a text. Oh, they've read it. Okay. Okay, I think I know where the person is. They're not at the police station. They're at a supermarket close by, but like my Waze app won't direct me there. Okay, I know where to go. Okay, now I'm thoroughly confused. I don't really understand. So the map that Uber showed me, not accurate. Where is this taking me now? Oh my gosh, I'm so confused. This didn't give me an address. It literally just gave me an intersection. But when you are doing Uber Eats, even if like something goes wrong and you only get an intersection, at least you have the name of the restaurant, so you can look for signs. But for this, it's just like, oh, come to this spot. I don't know. I'm on my way. Oh, I know where this is. See, it was telling me to turn left out of the police station and I should have turned right. Okay, I know where I am. I know where I am. I think? Oh, yes, I see it. Yeah, this map is off. It's telling me the destination is on the right of the road, but it's on the left. So that's why I turned right in the police station instead of left into this other plaza. Okay, I'm caught up. I know where I am. I know where this person is. But both Waze and the Uber navigation app are both giving me incorrect directions right now. Not a fan of that. Uber for... Yeah. Hi. Hi. You're welcome. And first UberX ride complete. And so far it says I got 446. I don't know if there's a tip. Maybe not, because I didn't really drive that far. And yeah, quiet people came in, said hi, and then we sat silently for the rest of it. It was literally less than a 5-minute drive. So yeah, like $4.46 for 5 minutes essentially. That's really not that bad. So I'm gonna go back to that area, which is only like 5 minutes away, and see if I can pick up someone else. Hopefully this time I get an address. Something I have noticed, when I was picking up, both the Uber app and the Waze app just gave me an intersection. It didn't give me an address. But then for dropping off, in the Uber app, it gave me the address. But when I clicked to navigate on Waze, Waze just told me the street name. So it's like you need to have Uber open on your phone, and then if you have a new car and you have like your screen, then you can have Waze open on the screen, but Waze will not show you the address. So like, let's say you have 123 My Street, your Uber app will tell you 123 My Street, but your Waze will only say My Street. Like, it won't give you the exact address. It just brings you to the road. So yeah, that's a thing. But my phone is still telling me I'm in a busy area. Let's see if I get anything else. And also, it's a very good thing I cleared out my trunk before starting this shift, because they had a lot of stuff. This is my first ever Uber delivery ever. First ever Uber delivery ever. Yep, that's English. My first UberX passenger experience, and the customers basically filled up my trunk with their stuff. So it's a good thing that I took all the stuff out of my trunk, because my trunk is usually full. But I thought beforehand. I really hope this thing is recording, or else I'm talking to myself. But yeah, so UberX gives early Uber Eats, because when I just started Uber Eats, it only used to show you how far away the restaurant was. It never used to show you like the drop off, and it never used to show you how much you'd make ahead of time. And UberX seems to be doing the same thing. It just shows how far away the person is, and it doesn't give you any money up front, like, or it doesn't show you how much you're gonna make up front. And it doesn't tell you where you're going. I could pick up someone and like they want to go all the way to the airport, which is like a 40 to 1 hour drive away depending on traffic. So it's like I could be like, oh, I'm just driving around the suburbs, and then something shows up, and then I'm like, oh, let me click that, and then after you pick them up it says, oh, by the way, you're going to the airport. Ugh. I've gone quite a bit past where I initially picked up my first rider. Haven't gotten anything. We'll see, we'll see. The thing about, I'm just so, like, I keep comparing it to Uber Eats. I'm sorry if that's annoying, but it's like, for Uber Eats, like, it's just like back to back to back. Like before you even drop off one order, you already have an order for somewhere else. Like the minute you drop off, someone else wants you to pick something up. Like you're always making money. Like right now I'm just driving around and like not making anything. It's currently 5:36. If I don't get another Uber pickup by 5:45, I'm turning on Uber Eats. Because I can't just be driving around using my gas and not making money. Because I heard, like I have some like Uber driver friends, and I've heard that Uber, like, passenger pays so much more. And I guess, like, per trip, you probably get paid more. But if the trips are so few and far between, then, like, at the end of your shift, did you make more money? You know what I'm saying? But then again, it could also just be that I don't know this area well enough yet. It could be that. And once I figure out the best places to like wait for people, then maybe I'll get something. Like right now I'm driving past another like kind of like plaza. There's like a bunch of stores on my left, a bunch of stores on my right. So maybe someone else wants to be picked up. It is raining, so maybe someone would rather be picked up than walk wherever they were planning on going. Oh my goodness. Something's telling me to go left here. Like, I feel like I can't be in the part of the suburbs where like everybody and their mama has cars. Oh, someone is a minute away. And guess what? I literally do have to turn left here. So look, great intuition from me. I'm picking them up from Canadian Tire. So maybe they have some car supplies. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to have with them. Maybe they'll have to use my trunk again. Who knows? Look at that intuition. I'm like, oh, let me turn left. And then I literally need to turn left to get to this place. I think I see the person. It's two people again. Hi. Uber for... Yep. Hi.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, second one complete. I got $5.20. I don't know if a tip is included in that or not. I know that Uber always waits an hour, before they give tips. But I just don't know if there's going to be a tip for that ride. I've heard that tips are better on Uber Eats, but like the overall fare is better for Uber, so it's like even if you don't get a tip, it's like still worth it. I don't know. These are just things I've heard. It seems like, yes, sometimes for Uber, you'll like pick up someone from their house to go out, but right now it seems like I'm picking up people from places they are and then bringing them back home, which means I should probably like get away from all the houses and go to where the stores are. Oh, I just received a $3 tip. I'm assuming that's from the first drop off. That was very fast. For Uber Eats, it takes an hour before any of your tips show up. Let me just double check that it's from that order. Oh no, that's from the one that I just did. So it does show you tip right away. So that went up from 5:30, I think it was, up to 8:30. So literally right as I drop them off, like a minute after I drive off, the tip comes through. That's awesome. Wow. I like that. I like that. So it's like you know if you got a tip almost instantly. Okay. I've been online for 45 minutes and I've made $12.66 so far. When I'm doing Uber Eats, I tend to get between 3 and 4 trips an hour, and I tend to make over $20 an hour, close to like 30 an hour. Like I'll make like 25, 26, 27 an hour. So far it's been 45 minutes and I've done 2 passenger drop-offs. If I could accept one more within the next 15 minutes, then that would mean I'm getting about the same amount of trips per hour. So yeah, at least it's not like dry, but the amount of money right now is lower than what I am used to, especially on a Sunday evening. Okay, I have another pickup from Party City, and yeah, we're going there now. And it's been about like 3 or 4 minutes since I last spoke to you, so it is gonna be those 3 trips within that hour time frame. So the amount of trips so far per hour, the same as Uber Eats. The amount of money, well, we'll see how much I make after I pick this person up. Hi, Uber for... Have a good. Okay. Thank you. No problem. Okay. So I just finished that drop off and it ended up being more eventful than I had anticipated. So I pick up, it was another 2 people, so all 3 pickups I've done today have been groups of 2, and then it ended up being 2 separate drop-offs. So I dropped the first person at their place, then the second destination wasn't actually like the last place that they needed to go. So the second drop off, like the person who was left in the car, they weren't the one who ordered the Uber. It was the first person that got out of the car. So they wanted the second person to add 2 drop offs, but they only added 1. So the very first drop off was the first person. Then the second drop off was for the person still left in my car to pick up their child, and then they needed me to go to their house so that her and her child could go home. So then it ended up being 3 stops, but in the Uber app I only got paid for 2, but the person who was left in my car gave me $5 cash. So for the trip that I just finished, I got $16.22, and then I got an extra 5, so that's $21.22 for around half an hour of work, which is not too shabby. I ended the trip after the second destination, even though there were 3 destinations, because I didn't want the person to get charged when the person in the car already said they were going to pay me. So then I ended the trip, went offline, drove to the 3rd destination, dropped the person off, and they gave me the cash. So it all worked out. I don't know if it's advised to do trips off the record. Like if someone forgets to add another stop, if you should just go to that stop anyways. I don't know if that's advised, but I did it because I honestly don't know what else to do in that situation. Now that I know that that can happen, I will look it up. I'll look up what I'm supposed to do in that situation, and I'm turning the wrong way. I'm in the left turn lane and I'm not paying attention. I should turn right. It's fine, I'll turn around after. But yeah, so unexpected circumstances, but it all worked out. I'm at my 4th pickup. I don't see the person. It says that rider has been notified, and I think it gives them like 2 minutes to come out. There's currently 33 seconds left. Oh, it says the rider canceled and I'll receive a cancellation fee. Okay. I got $4.30 and I didn't have to do anything. So, yeah, that's nice. You don't get that with Uber Eats unless you've already picked up the food. So if you're on your way to pick up food and then someone cancels, you get $0. But if you've already picked up the food and you're on your way, then you get the money, you get the full amount of the order. Also, this, I just got another pickup, so this is now going to be pickup number 4, I suppose. Or maybe this is number 5, I don't know. But the person is 2 minutes away. I'm driving to them now. It's starting to pick up. So it's 6:40 p.m. and things are starting to pick up. I'm starting to get things back to back. And yeah, so it's been an hour and a bit, and it's been maybe like an hour and a half, and I've made $33.18. And I know that that number isn't going to go up because the tips are shown up almost immediately. So I know that this is like the amount for the trips that I've done thus far, which is fine. One thing I will say, I'm keeping my car pretty warm because I feel like my passengers will obviously want to be warm, and I like to be warm as well. But it's like I have the heat blasting on me for the whole time that I'm in the car. Meanwhile, people are in my car for like 20 minutes or less. So like I'm getting a little bit overheated, but I don't want to turn the heat down because then I know that they'll be chilly when they come in the car. So I brought water with me. Okay, we're gonna pick up this person now.
Hey, Olivia?
Yes.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Thank you, drive safe.
Thank you. Okay, I just finished that drop off. I got $22.39. So basically, it was like a round trip. So it was a father and his son. He obviously came with his son in the car. dropped off his son somewhere, and then I drove him back to where I originally had picked them up from. So it was a round trip. Let me see how long it took, because I don't even know. Oh wait, he tipped $5, so it's not 22. It's actually $27.39. Thank you for the tip. And yeah, so it was 36 minutes, 33 seconds, and I got $27. That would almost never happen on Uber Eats. So I am, yeah, I understand the hype of UberX, or like Uber passenger in general. I get it. I understand. And even though I'm in the suburbs, it still seems to be like lucrative. It seems to be worth it. So like another thing, I actually can't deliver downtown because that would require me to do like a driving course like through Uber. You don't have to take that course for Uber Eats, but to drive Uber passengers in downtown Toronto, you need to take this course. And depending on who you go with, it's between like $70 and like $250. And I honestly and truly have no desire to drive downtown. So I'm going to save my money. And also, like now it's like, let's say someone wanted a trip from the suburbs into the city, that trip will not show up on my phone because I'm not allowed to drive downtown for Uber. Which is amazing because I don't want to go there. So it's like I'm literally only ever going to get trips that are going to keep me in the suburbs. That sounds fantastic. That sounds amazing. I want nothing more. So yeah, I'm very content. I will not be doing that course. Saves me money and keeps me in the suburbs. Yes, please. Once again, it says I'm in a busy area. So like I'm coming up to the highway. I don't think I should hop on the highway because obviously you're not picking up anyone on the side of the highway. So it's like, yes, once you've picked someone up, depending on where they're going, you'll get on the highway to take them where they're going. But like when you're looking for someone to pick up or waiting for something to come in, I don't think hopping on the highway is the best decision. So I just drove past the highway ramp and I'm just driving north currently. 3 cop cars just passed me. So I don't know what's going down back there, but 3 cop cars just passed me. And like they didn't have their lights on or anything, but it's like 3 of them. Suspicious. So yeah, anyways. So yeah, I'm just on just a road. Regular schmegular road, hoping something comes in. I'm apparently in a busy area, so we'll see. It's currently 7:26, and I don't really plan to stay out when it's dark. So, like, when I'm doing Uber Eats, I usually go from 5 to 8. Sometimes I'll go later. Like I've done Uber Eats till like 11:30 p.m. But that's because like I'm not interacting with people. I'm leaving the food at their door and then walking away. Like I very rarely interact with people because everyone wants you to leave the food at their door. But when people are going to be in my car, like I don't really want to do that late. Because that sounds a little bit scary. Like I'm not gonna go on like, oh, have a cute kid in my back seat, like a father and son in my back seat at like 11 p.m. Like, you know what I mean? Probably not. That's when the crazy people come out to play. And I don't want to deal with that. But my ideal times are like 5 to 8. I might start delivering like in the daytime, like noon or like 10 a.m. for Uber, like Uber passengers, just to see what happens. I know that during the day and like during the week for Uber Eats is trash. Like, there's basically no point. Like, yes, a lot of orders come in, but people don't tip, so then it's not really worth it. But I don't know if it's like that for UberX, so I'm gonna have to try it out. But anyways, I don't, like, it's 7:28 now, so if I got a pickup soon, that would probably be my last one of the night. I don't know. Because I'm currently in a city that I don't come to very often. So I don't even know like the best place to pick people up. Oh, one thing I do know, I am near a university campus, and I don't necessarily want to pick up a university student, even though the university's done. Exam week, like the last week of exams was last week. So like everyone, I feel like you're not on campus at this point. And then the people who like live in the area, they're not going to be near the campus. Ooh, it says long trip, 40 plus minutes that I just accepted. So I'm assuming that's going to earn me some good money. So this is probably going to be my last one of the night. But yes, as I was saying, no one is probably at the university because everyone who lives locally, they're not on campus for a class because there is no class, and then everyone who isn't local has gone back home. But I am picking someone up. It says it's a 40 plus minute drive, so this person's going far. I have no clue which direction they're going, but they're going far. So I'll let you know once I've completed the trip where we ended up. Someone has a suitcase. Is this person going to the airport? You know how I just said everyone probably flew out? This is probably someone flying out. They have a suitcase. I might be driving to the airport right now. Ooh. Hi, Uber from...
Yeah, hi,
Yeah.
how are you? Good luck with all the future drives. and
Thank
hoping-
you.
Well, if you do get a long drive, I hope you get tipped well.
Thanks. So I just dropped them off. So you would think like, oh, you're at the airport, like you're gonna get a ride back home. Oh, so very easily. Or like just get a ride back in general. Ooh, by the way, I got $50.43 for that. Yeah. So yeah, you might think, oh, just wait around and pick someone up. I'm actually not gonna do that simply because I'm running low on gas. So what I'm gonna do is find a gas station and then fill up, and then like I'm gonna find a gas station. There's literally one 420 meters away. So I'm gonna find a gas station, fill up, and then why does it now say 2.4 kilometers away? Oh, because it's still trying to take me to the airport, and it's trying to take me in the loop. Yes, I need gas. Like the airport is kind of far from everything. Like, yes, some people live near the airport, but like, I feel like majority of people don't. Which means that anyone, like I have 37 kilometers left before I run out of gas. And it's more than likely that anyone I pick up is gonna be traveling more than 37 kilometers. So I need to fill up on gas, and this gas station is only 2 kilometers away. So yeah, we're gonna fill up, and then I'm still gonna be only 2 kilometers from the airport. so I should get a pickup. And then with Uber Passenger, you can like set the direction. So like if, for example, if I want to go in the direction of my house, then I would set it like I want to go in this direction. So then Uber will only send me to pick up someone who's going in my direction. So if I want to go north, it's not going to assign me to someone who wants to go south. You know what I mean? I'm just going to fill up on gas and then pick up someone from the airport who's going my way, because the sun is setting, but like there's still sun. Like the sky's still pink, which means the sun has not set yet. But once that sun is down, I'm done. It's currently 8:22 and we're very close to the gas station. And yeah, today has been profitable. I've been online for 3 hours and I've made over $100. And I've done that before when I used to deliver Uber Eats downtown. I would like make about $30 to $33 an hour. But like in the suburbs, that doesn't really happen. But like the amount of time and gas it takes just to drive downtown, then you finish your shift and then you have to drive all the way back home from downtown. Like it just didn't feel worth it. And then it's like if I wanted to start a shift at 5, I'd have to leave my house at like 4:15. Meanwhile now I start my shift at 5. That means I like step out of my house at 4:55, step into my car, and then there's no gas station. Where's the showing me a gas station? Oh, this gas station is closed. Haha, never mind. So I was intending to go to a Petro-Canada. Instead, I'm going to a Shell because that Petro-Canada is gone. That Petro-Canada is deserted. It has fences around it, so we're not going to that. But it's okay because there's a new gas station right across the street. But yeah, when I do Uber in the suburbs, I just walk out to my car in my driveway and then just turn on the app. I don't have to like prepare to travel to start. Okay, I filled up my car with gas. I now have 673 kilometers, so ain't no way I'm gonna run out. And I am now going to go back online for Uber, but before I do that, I'm gonna choose my preferred areas. I changed my preferred areas to where I want to go, and I'm online. Oh, and I also got a tip from the last delivery, so it is not $50.43, it is $55.43. They tipped me $5. And yeah, so now I'm very close to the airport, so I'm just gonna drive in that direction anyways because I'm assuming that's where my next pickup is going to be from. I don't even know how to get back to the airport. I should probably put that in my GPS. I don't go to the airport enough. Okay, I know it's probably hard to see me, but I am back home now, and I am going to take these decals off my car and put them back onto the little sticky pad that they came in, and I will let you guys know my earnings once I'm inside. Okay, I am inside the house now, and today in the Uber app it says I earned $116, but it is actually $121 because of the $5 cash that I got from that one customer. So if we look at my stats, I was online for 3 hours and 53 minutes and I did 5 trips. And then if we look at the breakdown, my net fare was $107.69. I got $13 in tips, and then they subtracted $4.69 in taxes for the total of $116 plus the 5, which is $121. The hourly wage is still going to be crazy high, but like keep in mind that I drove around for like 45 minutes after my last drop off hoping that I would get another rider, and I didn't. So I'm going to calculate my hourly wage for both. So right now, if we take $121 and divide it by 3.8833 hours, we get $31.16 an hour. But if we subtract the 45 minutes, which means I would have only been on for 3 hours and 8 minutes, then we get $121 divided by 3.1333 hours equals $38.62 an hour. So I'm going to go with that one because obviously it's a higher number, blah, blah, blah. But no, like I had told myself, this one is going to be my last drop off. Oh, once the sun sets, I'm going to stop. And then I didn't. I tried to be a little bit greedy. And I'm like, no, one more trip, one more trip, one more trip. If I had just done what I said I was going to do, then I would have shut off the app right after dropping off the people at the airport, and then the hourly wage would have been $38.62. So basically, this is me telling you, if you set a schedule for yourself, go offline after you hit that time, because then you're not going to be driving around for 45 minutes. You're just going to go straight home and enjoy your $38 an hour. Okay. So something I was saying at the beginning of the day was when I'm doing Uber Eats, I usually do about 3 to 4 trips an hour. And that's how I average about $30 an hour. Today, I only did 5 trips total in 3 to 4 hours, depending on how you want to calculate it. And regardless of which way you calculate it, I still made over $30 in an hour. And so I personally think UberX pays so much more. I would never make over $100 in that amount of time doing only 5 trips. Like that's not a thing for Uber Eats. So I'm gonna keep the little Uber Eats turned off, because I feel like, oh, you do so many trips. Like the most Uber trips I've ever done in a day was 20. It was in a lot more than 4 hours. It was in maybe 8 hours. I did 20 trips and I made about $200. And right now I did 5 trips and I made more than half of that. So I'm going to try doing more UberX on different days at different times, figure out what days and times are the best. As I said, I don't want to be driving around people after the sun sets, so maybe Saturdays at noon will be the best day or the best time, and I can work from noon until 8 p.m. when the sun starts to set, and then I get an 8-hour shift and make a few $100s. I don't know. Today I am very satisfied. My first time ever doing UberX, and I made over $120 in a short period of time. Also, one thing I want to show you. So if I look at my driver rating, I currently have 5 stars, but that's because I just started, so no one has had enough time to get upset with me yet. But yes, so you can see that I did 5 trips today and only 2 people rated me. So the other 3 people, they just did nothing. So the 2 people who did rate me rated me 5 stars, so then my overall rating is 5 stars. Then if we look at this little highlights section, you can see that I've done 3,562 deliveries in the past 3 years. I know it says on Uber since 2018. I think that's when I signed up to be an Uber passenger, but I didn't start driving for Uber till 2020. So in the past 3 years, I've done 3,562 Uber Eats deliveries and 5 trips. But that trips number is gonna go up, and that deliveries number is gonna stay about the same, because if other days are like it was today, I'm gonna start doing exclusively UberX. So that's all for this week's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you think your friends will enjoy it, be sure to share it with them. All my social media links will be down below in case you want to follow me on there. Be sure to subscribe to my channel because I'm making videos every Monday. Thank you to my channel members, and be sure to check out one of these suggested videos. And I'll see you next Monday with a new video.